Greetings everyone, welcome to my review of Mega Man issue 8 and the final part of, the second arc of this comic. Not saying that title again. Things are coming to a head. The real location of Wily's hideout was deciphered, and Mega Man, the 6 Robot Masters, and Agent Krantz went there to save Roll and capture Wily. Problem was, Wily's 2 loyal robots whittled down their numbers until only Mega Man and Krantz remained. Things kept getting worse as, thanks to Time Man and Oil Man, the original 6 have been reprogrammed to serve Wily once again. Things are looking bad for Mega Man and Krantz as the Robot Masters surround them. You don't need to apologize, Roll. You couldn't have known Wily worked on the powered-up robots in secret. There is a small bit of hope. Remember, Mega Man copied the original 6's powers last issue, so his plan is to distract the robots while Krantz rescues Roll. Although he admits he could end up sharing the fate of Copy Robot, but he's going to do it for Dr. Light and Roll. He creates an opening so Krantz can get to Roll, and he's about to show why mixing oil and fire is very bad. But Time Man easily ends this offensive. Well, Rock's in trouble. Usually this is the point when something comes along to save him. Maybe Agent Stern arrives with some backup, or Krantz shoots Time Man, or Electman could stand next to Time Man to disrupt his power so Gutsman can clean his clock. Oh geez, now I'm starting with the puns. Yeah, it turns out the original 6 were never reprogrammed. Dr. Light made them tamper-proof after the events of the first arc. They were just playing along. So now they're free to gang up on the powered-up robots. Agent Krantz frees Roll, after a brief encounter with a blaster from the Wily saucer. We have a happy reunion between the robot siblings as the battle continues in the background. Don't worry, it soon ends thanks to Electman and Fireman subduing Time Man and Oil Man respectively. There's still the matter of Wily, which Roll reminds Rock of. He blasts the saucer, but something's off. Wily's not panicking or falling off the damaged saucer. He's just standing there. Krantz reveals the answer. The Wily they've been talking to is a hologram. The real one's long gone and was hoping the Robot Masters would come to him after smashing Mega Man. The only one doing the smashing here is Mega Man, until Krantz stops him because they still need the fake saucer as evidence to clear Light's name. Later, the authorities arrive and place inhibitor collars on Time Man and Oil Man. They're heading straight for Light Labs because the good doctor is free of all charges. Agent Stern, in his own way, gives Mega Man some high praise. Back at the lab, Light and his robo-kids are reprogramming the powered-up robots. Rock is happy he's fixing robots instead of destroying them, but Light points out Wily's still out there. Mega Man will be needed once again. He also plans to bring someone named Otto from his shop to help, and he has ideas for tools and support units. Roll's worried that with all of Light's new ideas, she and Rock might one day become obsolete. Light assures them that they are his creations and they are very precious to him. Outside watching them is this individual with wacky hair and a yellow scarf. We catch up with Wily heading towards an under construction Wily Fortress 2. While he got some minor satisfaction in Mega Man's reaction to his trickery, not to mention the fact that he escaped in the first place, he's miffed that he lost the Robot Masters again, thus his chance for world domination. For the moment. So he goes, "I'll show Thomas. I'll build my own Robot Masters to take over the world, and they'll be much better than his, and they'll take care of that stupid blue robot." Okay, maybe not that whiny, but that's the general idea as we see a montage of him building robots. The issue, and the arc, ends with the completed Mega Man 2 Robot Masters ready for action. We've come to the end of the semi-original arc. I say semi-original because, as I've shown and explained, there's plenty of game elements spread throughout while telling an original story. As for this issue in particular, we know Mega Man won't get destroyed here, though I respect him for his bravery. He's willing to risk sharing Copy Robot's fate if it means Roll and Light are safe. That makes him a true hero as noted here. That's before we learn of Light tamper-proofing the original 6. Seems like he's taking a page out of his Ruby Spears counterpart and making sure Wily does not repeat past plans. Which is good since Time Man and Oil Man are getting the same treatment at the end, and Wily would eventually move on to build his own robots from his new base. Based on its current state, Wily might have started construction while still at the first Wily Fortress. I mean, why rule from a converted factory while he could have a from-the-ground-up state-of-the-art fortress? Or Time Man and Oil Man could have gotten the ball rolling on construction and communicated through smaller robots to Wily about it while he was in jail. Speaking of setup, Light mentioned Otto. Fans should know as the green robot that helps Light and runs an item shop in the games. We'll see him very soon. This brings us to the wacky-haired gray robot. For those unaware, we just got another glimpse at Blues, a lost creation of Light and the future Proto-Man. If you're wondering, yes, that hair is based off official artwork. Let's talk about original characters before we wrap this up. Having comic exclusive characters interact with game characters is nothing new. For example, Archie Sonic did it all the time. If done properly, they can help enhance the world beyond the games. And I think it works here. I said last time that Agent Krantz was the good cop. That's a bit inaccurate. She's more of a down with the times supportive officer. Agent Stern is an old-fashioned kind of cop. He may not like all them newfangled doodads and finds relationships between humans and robots creepy, but he's ultimately on the right side of the law. We'll see that down the line. This issue gets a 7 as well. This and the arc in general served as a transition between the game adaptations, and the art was fine, though I question why Oil Man gained a belt at the end of the previous issue, only to lose it again here. I do find this touching reunion hilarious thanks to the background fight, and Electman calling Megaman out for not helping. Going back to the game adaptations, the next issue begins the Mega Man 2 arc, and we'll eventually see how our blue hero will fare against 8 new robots that can potentially counter him. Wow, even the antagonists want Cut Man to cut it out with the puns. Ah, crud.